1, 2, oh 1, 2, 3, 4. Howdy folks, welcome back to Music with Ryan. In this week's featured lesson, we're going to do a great holiday Christmas tune, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, in the key of E minor. It has a nice dark sound to it, and we're going to do a advanced beginner lesson. And I have two arrangements written up, and as you saw and heard there, I played down in the first position, and then I was more up in the 8th or 9th position, right? Okay. And well, like I said, it's going to be advanced beginner, so it's going to play the melody straight ahead, but then have some elements of embellishment and flurries to really kind of just spice things up. As always, if you want to download the tabs, the audio tracks, access the full-length lesson, click the link in the description to learn how. All right, let's dive in. All right, so let's throw the first few measures up on the screen here, and it has a pickup on beat 4. So let me play them, and then I'll break them on down. So 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, so in the first measure there on beat 4, we have 2 eighth notes. Start on the 2nd fret of the D. Then we go to 1, and then second measure we go back to the 2nd fret. Okay, so just a little pickup there, 4 and 1. So that's a quarter note, and then shoot up to the open B string, and then we're gonna play it again, and it's gonna be a dotted quarter note. Now we're gonna see some of this type of rhythm going on here, where we have dotted quarter notes or dotted eighth notes, and it's gonna create just a little bit of a syncopation in the piece. You really want to watch your pick direction here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the and of 4, we come to the 2nd fret of the G string there. And then measure 3, open G, 4th fret D, 2nd fret D, dotted quarter note here again. So again, dotted quarter note I should have mentioned, but it gets a beat and a half. That's how the value of a dotted quarter note, a beat and a half. So 3, 4, and on the and we do the open D. 3, 4, and then measure 4, we go to 2 on the D, 1, 2, slide to 4, and then 2 quarter notes here, open G, 2nd fret G. So let me play all 4 of those again. So 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, and in that 2 to 4 slide, I use my 2nd finger to do it. Open G, 2nd fret. Okay, the next 4 measures sound like this. Ready, go. On just a little bit there. A lot of the same stuff going on. We kind of repeat the A part, or the first 4 bars, and we kind of do that phrase, and then we essentially do the same phrase again. And measure 5 kind of ends that first phrase, the first sentence, if you will. We slide to the 4th fret on the G, and it's a half note there. It's circle with the stem, half note, 2 counts, 1, 2, and then a 2-0 pull on the G, and then 4th fret on the D. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then measure 6 and 7 are exactly like 2 and 3. So I'll just brush over those. 2nd fret, D, then open B twice. Dotted quarter note, G string, 2nd fret. Measure 7, open G, 4 on the D, 2, open D. And then here, this is almost the same as measure 4, just slightly different. 2, 1, 2, slide to 4, that's all the same. Open G. And then here I do a 2-0 pull on the G. That's different. So if I put all 8 of those bars together, so 1, 2, 3. Then moving on to what's kind of the B part here. On measure 9 there, and we're gonna go to just the 4th fret on the G, and it's pretty easy, right? 1, 2, and 3, 4. Pretty easy stuff right there. Measure 10, go to the 5th fret, quarter note, down to 2, then open B, 1, 0 pull on the B. Measure 11, go 3, we go to 5, open B, 2nd fret G. So all quarter notes there, pretty simple. Then measure 12, starts with the dotted quarter note. Then 2 on the D, 4, then open G. So listen to the timing there. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Again, that dotted rhythm will always create some syncopation since it's worth a count and a half. So all 4 of those together. 2, ready, go. All right, then moving on here. Measure 13. Just a bit there. The measure 13, we come from measure 12, of course, but measure 13, 2nd fret of the G string, and that's an A note, half note. Then we go open, and then 2, 3, 4. We kind of chromatically walk up to the melody note. Kind of giving it a little dark, creepy sound, right? Go to the 4th fret on the G. Half note there, go to 5, back to 4. I'm gonna use my 3rd finger to kind of shift up and down there as well. So measure 15, 4, 2, pull to 0, 4 on the D, open G, quarter note, 4 on the D. Measure 16, half note on the 2nd fret of the D. Open G, 4 on the D, back to 2. So those 4 together, ready, go. Then measure 17, 2nd fret of the D, 2nd fret of the G string. Then open G, so kind of similar things here. 2, 3. Back to 4, 5, 4. And here is a little bit longer of an 8th note run. Again, I'm just trying to get a little bit more expressive as we get towards the back half of the solo. And as you can see, it all happens in the 2nd and 4th fret. I'm using my 1st and 3rd finger. And again, it's kind of, that advanced beginner here. We're trying to do a little bit more than just a basic melody, right? And do some parts that are tricky. So 4 on the G, 2, pull 0, 4 on the D, open G, 4 on the D, 2-4 hammer on the D, and then back to 2. And that's essentially the melody ends there, and we just kind of have a little walk down. But 2, open D, and then 2, 0 on the A, 3, 2 on the low E. And it'll end on the low string. So all 4 of those put together now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's measure 21, and it'll pick up into the 2nd arrangement, okay? So yeah, there's the 1st arrangement that I have, laid out, of course, in its 1st position, and the 2nd arrangement we'll get up the neck, and we'll essentially do the same melody, or almost everything verbatim, just a little bit nuances here and there that are different. So if you want to access the rest of the lesson, download all the tabs and the audio tracks and the rest of the video, click the link in the description below.